Hello, hello. Tom3p0 here, and tonight I come to you with a very special video. You see, a few weeks ago I was at work and my coworker who was riding with me brought his lunch, and he pulled out his lunch and started eating it. Some time went by and I didn't think anything of it. Before I knew it, he was sweating profusely, like looking for napkins, searching my van all over the place. Finally found some, started dabbing his forehead. I didn't know what had happened. I thought maybe he was having a diabetic reaction or something. Come to find out, he was eating this. Spicy sirloin burger. So, of course, you know me. I have to start talking trash that he can't handle the heat and he would probably sweat if he even looked at a jalapeno. He convinced me to try some of this. He brought me my own can and challenged me, basically, to eat this and not sweat. So, in true fashion, I accepted that challenge. I'm going to turn my heat up. I'm going to get layered up here in a second. I'm going to go cook this, and I'll be back to try some of this. And I will not break into a sweat. I told him I can drink Hacienda salsa straight, no chaser. And he's not convinced. So I figured, what better way to prove him wrong, like I always do, mind you, than in a video. So give me a few moments to go cook that up, get layered up, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. And as you can see, I am layered up. I've got a sweater on, my jacket, my fancy jacket, and might not be able to see this too well, but I got a couple pairs of pants on and some shorts. So I'm ready to go. Now, one thing that I noticed is that this soup, uh, it's it's really watery, and I don't know. It doesn't really smell too appealing either, but I warmed this up, so I hope it's gonna be good. So um, hopefully it's not rude if I eat in front of you, but a challenge is a challenge. So let's go ahead and looks like there's potatoes, carrots, and weird little discs of what I'm assuming is the sirloin burger. But this is the soup that made my coworker sweat profusely. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Eh, not too bad. Initial impressions. I can definitely taste the spiciness. Um, Aside from the spectrum of flavor that's in this bowl right here, I imagine a wet mop would have more flavor. Just putting it lightly. I don't know. Let's see if we can get one of these pieces of meat. Here we go. This is like a good keeping helping. Nothing yet. We're just gonna go ahead and plow through this because I feel like this could be a long video if I just take it bite by bite and analyze everything. So I'll let you know if I start to feel the burn. Yeah, it was like a piece of carrot that wasn't completely soft. Ugh. This soup has got a lot going against it. Yeah. It does taste really watery too. This is gonna be a piece of cake. So far, so good. No burn.
I can't tell if there's pieces of jalapeno or habanero, whatever it was, floating around in here, but this thing is probably as spicy as Wendy's spicy chili, which isn't really that spicy. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. I'm disappointed that it's really watery. I was expecting it to be a little thicker. But, that's what she said. Oh, sorry. All right, well. I mean, I got it almost all the way gone. There's not a lot left. Nope, I don't feel the burn. We just got nothing but the juice left. And I'm sorry, it does not taste good. Like, ugh. Yeah, I have no pieces of actual food left in here, what you would consider food aside from the obvious vegetables. Yeah, no sweat has been broken. I don't know if you can see that. Completely dry. And I have my heat at 74 degrees. Joking. Notice I didn't take a single drink. No milk anywhere. Go ahead and... I figured I might as well eat it all, so that way there's no doubt. Because when I do a challenge, I want to make sure that there's absolutely no way someone could sneak their way into saying, well, technically, nope, no technically, schmecknically. I'm going to drink all this juice and then show you an empty bowl. And then, you know, I'll go ahead and probably undress. I don't know. Yuck. It doesn't taste good at all. Like, it might actually be difficult just to drink this than eat it for the spiciness. I don't know. Yuck. Yeah. And I wouldn't know personally what a wet mop tastes like. If I had to guess, though, based on how it smells, that is definitely worse than a wet mop. Smells horrible. Ugh. Just make sure there's no solid vegetables. Oh, there's a little potatoes. Didn't want to choke on those. Right, we don't got a lot left, so I'm just gonna... Boom. Oh my god, I did it. I didn't sweat. We'll sit around for like a minute, you know. I'll see how things have been going with you guys. Hopefully everything has been going well. There's no spice on the lips. No fire coming out of my mouth when I breathe. I can breathe through my nose perfectly fine. Yeah. Aside from my nose hairs tickling me. No runny nose. No drooling. I actually feel quite warm. It's 74 degrees in here. And I'm just layered. But, yeah, what time is it? Okay. Give it one more minute. Just, you know, because he was eating the soup and just, oh, where's your napkins? Oh, where's your napkins? And I'm like, hey, try in the middle console. He grabs some napkins, he start dabbing his head, and he's like, oh my gosh, I'm sweating bullets. I'm like, what's going on? Are you okay? He's like, oh, it's the soup. And I'm like, what? And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, you're sweating like this over soup? Oh man. And he was like, no, no, this is really spicy. And I'm like, nah, there's no way. And then when he said it was Campbell's, I was dogging him so bad. Sweating over Campbell's soup, my guy. Oh, goodness. But yeah, no sweats at all. Let's go ahead and get into some comfy clothes, shall we? Ugh. Ah! Ah! I did it! I beat it! Yeah! I did it! In your face! Hell yeah! No sweats here. Look at that. Underarms completely dry. No sweat up here around the chest area. Let's get these pants off here. See, I was wearing 2 pairs of pants and a pair of shorts. So, these off here. Ah, get out of my. Get out of here. Get. Yeah. Whew. All right. Hat back on here. Woo. Okay, so Chef Tom3p's review of this spicy sirloin burger from Campbell's, a soup that eats like a meal. Not spicy at all. Did not break a sweat. Not even in the crevices of my elbows was there any sweat to be had. Not even with all the layers on. Ate the whole thing right off the stove, mind you. Not in a canister or anything like that. Not cold or anything, but fresh off the stove. Hot temperature-wise, but no heat soup-wise. And I would give this a 1 out of 10. The attempt on what they were trying to do with it was okay, but this was not a good soup. I would never, ever knowingly purchase this soup after eating it. And I don't know. I don't know how you sweated over eating this soup, my guy. Like, damn. That's all I really got. I don't know what else to say. But if you challenge me to another food competition or anything food related, I will take it on and I will beat it. But with that all out of the way, I so hope you enjoyed tonight's video. I know it's a quick departure from what I'm normally posting, but I felt compelled to prove someone wrong, especially when it comes to spicy food, because I love spicy food. And I just couldn't fathom Campbell's soup being that spicy, enough to warrant the sweat response that was seen on that fateful day. And I will be back, as always, in the next one. Until then, this has been Tom3p0. You take care.